Hopefully I'm good. Put this back up. Alright. Alright, I'm out. My sanity looks rough. So that's it. That's all I've looked up how to do. I just looked up how to get out of the cell. I do not know what to do from here. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Did I die? I think I did die. Wait. What the fuck? What was that about? Okay, maybe I didn't die. That body was not here a second ago though, right? What the frick? Well, that body needs some pants. I know, there's so many, like, naked penis about in this game. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I'm fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I've begun to wean myself. He said wean. I've begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape, if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. That's very sad. That is super sad. They had it rough. Okay. This is the one I just got out of, so I checked out the one at the end, checked out the one across from me. There's a well here. I don't know what's in that. Check this room too. Laudanum, let's go. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the laudanum hasn't really been a lot of help so far in the playthrough. I mean, when you die, you just kind of get to come back anyway, so like, you know, and it also doesn't seem like you can die from like taking too much damage. That's the other thing. Oh, he did say that there was a key dropped, right? I read the note, but I was focused more on like the sadness of it and less the, oh yeah. Laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. If only I could reach it from here. Okay, so he dropped a key down the pipes. I wonder if they meant to do that or if it was accidental. Dropped a key down the pipes. Do we see like an exposed pipe anywhere? Oh, like over here maybe? This would be like a good spot, right? Like that's the only exposed pipe I see in here. Locked. Yeah, I might have to, I might end up dying again and have to restart. We'll see if I get murdered. Looking for a key. Can I, maybe I can use the copper pipe I got and bang around on the pipe or something. Oh, look. You can kind of see in that, right? Yeah, there's a key right there. Yeah. Nice. Can I have it back? No. I can't. If I move it? No, it's real stuck. Wait, I got it out though. Oh, right. I gotta use it on the door. Cool. I wish I'd been able to do that last night. Like, that wasn't too bad. Okay. All right. I think they're on to us, guys. I think they're on to us. I think I'm fucked. Oh, that's not good. I'm trying to move this. We're fucked. No, come on, dude. Come on. No. Woo, that's not good. We're good. It's fine. It's good. It's all right. He's just hungry. He hasn't had a Snickers yet. It's good, bro. We're good. We're homies. We ate. Be cool, dude. Be cool. Nah. Alright, listen. Those are some big steps, though. The shadow is like some Godzilla ass motherfucker, dude. How's he? There's no way. He's fitting. Chonky shadow. Yeah, having the music in my ears is terrifying. Oh, when Hazel turned 15, she like blah blah. Dr. Tate, foreseeing her parents give up in exhaustion, tried to have her committed for permanent treatment at hospice. She was still alive. She embraced him and wished him for a great adventure in Algeria. Oh, I forgot to start reading when I saw it. No idea what that was about. Alright, I had to take a sip though. That was stressful. Alright. Why? I hate when he does that. I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage. I don't understand.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Remember when I made the joke about the Skyrim intro at the start of this game?
Took the coach.
We're playing Skyrim now.
Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
Wait, why? Why?
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? So this whole time, the crying had stopped and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They were up to something and he would have to punish them. So, okay, so here's what's fucked. Daniel was convincing himself that entire time that the prisoners were murderers, they were arsonists, he was doing all these terrible things. This is like the, oh my god, what's the name of the experiment? The prison cell experiment, do you guys know what I'm talking about? This is what's happening to Daniel. Alexander is having him perform all of these rituals, having him kill people, having him sacrifice people to keep the shadow at bay so that way it doesn't kill Daniel. And I don't know why, honestly, he's helping Daniel. Like, I don't know what Alexander's getting out of it. Obviously, he has some plan for Daniel, like some reason to keep him alive. Experiment 626. I'm not sure if that's it. It was like a Harvard prison cell study. But it's like a really famous case study when you're talking about like human psychology. But the whole premise behind the study was there was this guy who I can't remember what the purpose of the study was like initially, but it basically turned into like when you put humans in positions of authority and you ask them to do something like, you know, keep these people in their cells. Experiment 626 is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That's funny. But the whole idea was like what authority kind of does to people, and you know, how we're not exactly rational. Like, when we do something that's terrible and we do something that's bad, mentally we justify it and we don't see ourselves as the bad guy, especially if we're given like instruction from somebody else who we think is an authority to do something. So they were instructed to keep people in their cells. They were instructed to, you know, it's just pretend you're guards, pretend you're prisoners. And the people who were guards, they got to the point where like the quote-unquote prisoners who weren't really prisoners were like, hey, I'm kind of done with this experiment, this is stressing me out, like I want to leave. And the guards were like, no, you can't leave, the experiment's not over, and like straight up kept people there, like would not let people leave. And eventually the prisoners started to try to think of ways to get out, to leave, and the guards started to escalate. Like they started to get kind of like violent, they started to yell at them, they started to demean them, they took away rights from them, they would isolate them. Like, it was crazy. And these are just normal college students. Like, it's not like he had recruited like actual like prisoners or like anything. It was like these were all students who volunteered for this study, and just because they had been assigned the role of guard and the role of prisoner, that was like enough for them to mentally in their minds justify the things that they did. And they weren't bad people. It's not like the guards are these terrible people. It's just like when you get put into a situation and the situation demands that you do something, it becomes like really, it's kind of like human nature for us to justify our bad actions. Because people don't want to feel like the bad guy. You don't want to feel like the bad guy. So you mentally in your mind, you go, oh, well, they're assigned prisoners. They chose to sign up for this study. They chose to be here. You know, they're not listening. They're not following the rules. They're being bad. I get to treat them this way because that's my responsibility. You know, I'm not the bad guy. This is just what I'm expected to do. And I think that's what's happening to Daniel. Because, you know, he was told that these guys were bad people. He was kind of primed by Alexander to do these terrible things, and now that he's been doing it so long, he's like lost in the sauce, dude. Like literally, he has no qualms with going to find the children, to gather them up, to be able to sacrifice them, like at this point. So he's gone from somebody who like had a soul and had a heart to like this, and that's terrifying. It's just another day to him, yeah, because he's been doing it for so long now. Yep, yeah, that's exactly it. It's the I'm just doing my job mentality. If you guys ever are interested, I highly recommend looking up some YouTube videos on the phenomenon of groupthink, because that's another thing too. It's not, if you have like a singular person doing something, it's a lot harder for them to like do something bad. But when you throw like people who are in positions of authority telling you to do stuff, and then you also have co-workers or other people who are all doing the same thing, then it becomes a lot easier for you to mentally justify something, because you're like, well, you know, I'm just doing what I was told to do, I'm just doing my job, you know, this, everyone else is doing it, you know, you kind of mentally justify it, and you may truly believe it too, like you may truly believe that statement. You know, it's pretty wild, and challenging that kind, like recognizing that that is something that happens, and it doesn't just happen to some people. Like the studies that I was reading, it happens to like 70% of people. There was another study that like it was one on electrocuting people. What the study actually was how susceptible are people actually to authority, and the whole study was basically you would have somebody who pretended in another room to be electrocuted, and you had somebody who was in on the experiment. They were like a scientist, and the other person knew that they were part of a study, but they didn't really know what for. I think they had told the people, oh, the Fiskay, thank you for the follow, welcome in, how are you doing tonight? But they told the people who were participating in the experiment, the subjects, that they were there to see how much like electricity the human body could take, or something like that. To see like, it was something like that. But basically what they would do is they'd walk into a room, and the scientist would tell the other person, they would be like, or the scientist tell the other person, okay, pull the first lever, and they could I don't know if they could hear the person in the other room. And the other person would be like, oh, like I'm fine, and then the scientist would be like, okay, increase it a little bit more, pull the lever. And what they would do is around like halfway through, they would have the actor in the other room say things like, hey, my heart's feeling a little funny, like, you know, I want to be done with this, I'm done. And then they would have the scientist be like, go ahead and go to the next level. And if the person hesitated on pulling the lever, they would have the scientist actor guy just be like, hey, you know, it's fine, just go ahead and do it, it's part of the experiment. And it was something like 70% of the people pulled the lever all the way to max, even after the person like cried out in pain on like level 8 and had also mentioned that they had heart issues. So like literally, like, they had people in the other room crying and screaming, and still 70% of the people pulled the lever all the way. Normal people off the street, dude, just because somebody in a lab coat told them to do it. Which is why it's really important to, like, yes, it's important to follow rules. Yes, it's important to, like, respect authority. But it's also really important to think about the things that you're being asked to do and ask yourself, is this ethical? Like, is this right? Because, like, you kind of, you know, just because somebody's wearing a lab coat doesn't mean that what they're doing is right. Just because it's your job, just because your job asks you to do it, just because your boss asks you to do it, just because your parents ask you to do it, doesn't mean that it's right, you know? And we tend to make the assumption that, you know, it's fine if I trust the person who's asking me to do this to tell me to do it. That's not how it works. And people are very, very, very susceptible to it. You'd think it wouldn't be you, but statistically it probably would be you. It'd probably be me too. It's just both of those studies have kind of been condemned as being like not entirely ethical though, because the people who participated in the studies had a lot of guilt from it. I can't see anything. But that's what's happening to our boy Daniel. And I'm thinking at some point something happened that caused him to wake up. Snap. I don't know what happens when my sanity gets down low enough, but we ain't doing so hot. Oh, I know where we're at. I recognize this. Yeah. Oh, this is the laboratory. Awesome. It was the prison, I think it's called the prison Ashford experiment. Is that right? No, is it, oh, prison Stanford, right? Prison Stanford experiment. That's one. Yeah, Stanford prison experiment. What's the other one? Ashford. Let's see. I can't remember the name of the other one. But they're wild, though. That was like the first couple of experiments when I took my psychology class in college that we learned about. Do I put it in? What I do? Maybe I think I know I need to purify the jar of blood. Okay. That's how you would do that, right? Eldoon! What the heck? Thank you for the gifted sub. A safe Twitch stream. What is that? Thank you. Picked up incomplete tonic. Can I combine these? Needs to be purified first. Heating this up won't accomplish anything. It's not complete yet. Let's put this here. Can I pull this? Let's put the mushroom in here. It will not extract the poison. Bone. Okay. Eldoon, thank you! Freaking heck, dude. I don't know what to say. I want a cooler way to say thank you. I feel bad when people give me things. I can't give you anything back. Except for my acknowledgement and friendship and thanks. Is this how one extracts poison? Alright. We have created the tonic. And now I shall give it to Agrippa. That's awesome. I thought maybe I had messed that up,
The
but I guess
castle
I didn't.
crumbled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Yeah. It was.
Quickly, off with the head.
What do you mean off with the head?
Whatever happens, get me through that gate.
No, what do you mean off with the head? What?
I found the Mithra evidence. One which had not been plundered.
Do I
Do you
need to
know
take his head
Mithra
off?
is? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith. Building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe. And inside
What?
are its
Wait, what?
followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But
What?
the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
What? What the frick did he just say to me?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Can't hop in there.
Vaya was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them.
Agrippa wants to have his head. Yeah, he wants to have his head sawed off, but I don't know how I'm supposed to saw his head off.
And was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
I don't understand what he's talking about. The Mithric faith, traveling, followers, uninitiates, touching orbs. What does any of that even mean? Maybe there's something in the laboratory. Because I have explored pretty much every other area in this game. So maybe there's something in the laboratory.
Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now,
Powerful. I'm so confused. I don't know if Agrippa's human. I don't think he is. I don't know. Maybe he comes from some results. I wish I'd paid a little bit more attention to what he was saying when he started talking. I don't see anything that... Maybe this? No. There was a saw where they sawed that person in half. I don't know if I can still get in there. Probably not. I need a way. Can I use... No, I can't.
my pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the
Beyond the
stars.
stars.
But I was too afraid to come along. Silly, really. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Can I open this? Can. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be in one of these cells. No, 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 we go back this way. That's the way I would
Fire
go
would return
if
and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here as a hostage.
Maybe I go this
hoping
way.
Wyatt will reveal
Yeah,
himself.
because this wasn't unlocked before. Wait, he keeps him here? There's a hostage for what reason? Maybe entertainment. Okay. Can I open this? Don't budge. Okay.
You're a good boy, Tyler. And I appreciate your company.
Call me a good boy. Okay. Are you really gonna be good with just your head? Like, this is all you need? Just like, I'm gonna save you by your... Definitely not human. That's crazy. I don't know if Alexander turned him into this. I don't know if... Because the way he talks about it, it sounds like he was human at some point. And then this guy wanted to take him with him somewhere. If it wasn't for Alexander, he'd still be innocent and able to die. Whatever he did to Agrippa, I think he did the same thing to Daniel. Still be innocent and still able to die. Maybe that's why he took the forgetful potion thing, so he could die. Because you could be killed by the shadow now. This game makes no sense. Maybe that's why things are getting worse. Maybe the more good things I do, the more I'm susceptible to being beat up by the shadow. My kiddo soaked her bathroom floor while showering. I had just checked on her and it was fine, and then I come back and it's soaked. I will be lurking while I get it dried up. No worries. Yeah, I put the ore. I think I'm almost done. It's gonna be a short stream. I can't go that way. I'm so confused. I don't understand. I feel like
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Alright, there you go. That was it. That was his turning point. That's probably why when he starts getting all like stressed and panicked, he's like, it was her fault. You know, she's getting away, blah, 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 blah. He probably still has like a lot of trauma from that. Yep, that's not large enough to change the progress. What if I do bucket of tar? Will that gum up the cogwheels? that be big enough? What is that? A jar. I don't think that would be good enough. Let's try a box. Let's see if a box is big enough. Not strong enough. I need something like big and metal. Can I take any of these cogs off of here? No. I can't take that pipe. I don't think that would work. We could try that maybe. I don't think this will work. I think it's probably too small, but we can make an attempt with this. Set up like a pipe. There is a pipe there, but I can't really get to it. What about a? No, these pipes I can't grab. No, let me out. There's really nothing like else in here. That will definitely just break. Okay. I guess I gotta go look for something. What about brick? Try some brick. Ooh. I didn't get the thing that time. Ow. I don't think this counts. It's for me. Game said no. Okay. Game said no. Okay. What about this brick? Oh, that worked. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I did that. I don't know what that did for me. But it made a noise. So I'm gonna get out of here. Go see if I can go some results now. This is not oh, ow. Frick, dude. It's not really helping me with getting over there, I don't think. That's where I think I need to go over there to be able to put the port back together. Frick off, dude. Actually, let's just go through the main area and see if anything changed over here. I don't think anything did, but it's worth looking at. Can I put them? Ooh, I can! Adhesive is necessary. Tar. Yes. We're doing it. Awesome. We did the thing. Alright, you want to look at it, Agrippa? Alright. Ooh. Well, fair enough, I guess. You need to get in there. We go. We're getting in there. Alexander saw that the evening had taken a toll on his friend's mind and barred him from the inner sanctum. He could no longer be trusted to be part of the ritual. What is this room?
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Okay. So basically, he was too sad and upset by what he did, so he had to take the forgetful potion to be able to get back at Alexander. Are you serious? Okay. Good talk, I guess. That was weird. I don't know what the point of that was. I don't know. Did you just put my blood in both spots or what? Like. Okay. That's it. Did I do what I needed to do? Mementos. The heavy door is sealed shut. Search for a way to open it. I put that orb together, and I just left it back there, like. Okay. Okay. I don't think any note in the game told me anything about what to do with these circles. I think this feels not good. Is that like the wards? The wards that are supposed to protect you? Did I ward myself? Being attacked? What in the world is happening? What the frick? Okay. Ugh. Can't go back that way. Alright. Chamber. She cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped and she fell into the mud. Ah!
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
No, I definitely think Agrippa's definitely evil too, but you know. What the frick is this? It's unstable and on the verge of falling over. I'm gonna push it. Unstable and I have to push it down. Walk into it. Yeah! Yeah, what are you gonna do? push it and step forward, maybe. Yes.
Do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures
Yeah,
to save
why would
your
you?
life? Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you.
To what? To what?
Maybe I'm saving mine too. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance, trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine? We are so close, closer than I've been for centuries.
Okay. You gonna tell me anything? You're about to get the push. You're gonna tell me where the fuck you're from or what all this is about or anything else. You made me fucking kill a fucking innocent child to save my own fucking life and you're still lying to me in this last moment? Fuck you. Fuck you, Alexander.
Do you see it?
No, I don't see nothing.
A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
No, it's terrifying.
I can finally return home.
You're not going nowhere. I think.
But you, I am sorry that you
I'm still tainted.
You, no, you fool! You have
Aha.
fooled us.
I don't know that. Am I still fucked? I think I'm still fucked. Am I alive? Where am I?
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
Oh, Agrippa's gonna help me get out of here.
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Okay. What? What? That's it? That's the end of the game? That's the end of the... What? What does that even mean? What was any of that? What does he mean he's going to another world? Is he an alien? Is he an angel? Why do we have to kill people? Why was there a shadow? Who was talking? Who's Wayne? Who's Wayne? Who's a grip? What is that? What the fuck is that? Did I miss it? I didn't miss it. I looked at every note. I solved every puzzle. I read everything. I'm missing something. Am I supposed to understand? Is there something? What is it? What is it? Traveler's locket? Is he the doctor? What did I just play? This is the end of the game? Is there like a seat? Do I need to like play it again to understand? I don't understand. I don't understand. I can hear you. Forgive me, Mike. I never looked too much into the lore of this game. I don't understand. I don't understand. What was that? You never looked too much into the lore? You mean to tell me you played all of Amnesia and you didn't go, what the fuck, and then immediately go on some Wikipedia scroll? I gotta look it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Amnesia. Amnesia. The Dark Descent story. Maybe there's an end credit scene or something. It's like a Marvel movie. There's gonna be like some end credit scene that it explains everything to me. I don't understand. Instead of fighting, Daniel's main tools include running and hiding. Okay, here we go. Here's the end. The end. Now tell me what else. Odin 314. This means nothing to me. That's it. That's it. Scrolling down. What the frick? Storyline. Going to the end. Basically, I guess I got the true ending from what I'm reading. But I still don't understand. This doesn't tell me anything. I'm scrolling through the Wikipedia page. It doesn't tell me anything. Amnesia shows us an example that gaming has entirely new realms to explore. What? Maybe I find out in the other Amnesia games. I did a deep dive. GG. Yeah, that's the end of the game. What the heck? I did a deep dive on the lore back in the day. Completely forgot it all. It was like when PewDiePie and Markiplier were playing through. Is there, like, will I understand if I play the other games? Like, is there more to it in the other games, maybe? Because, like, that can't be it. Like, unless this is some, like, ancient aliens bullshit, which is the only thing I can think, is some ancient aliens bullshit or something. Because, like, maybe not ancient aliens, maybe, like, I don't know, another realm of existence. A lot of games are left open-ended like this. No! No, I don't like it. I don't subscribe. I don't